Shilpa, your new song titled Tere Hawale, which is a duet also featuring the voice of Arijit Singh, is out. It's a romantic number from the film Laal Singh Chaddha. You know, you are somebody who's been part of the music industry from over a decade now. Does the release day of a new song still feel like a big deal to you?
Yeah, it feels like कल result आने वाला है. So I wanted to go to bed and like थोड़ा 9 बजे गाना आएगा, I'll get up आराम से and check out the response and all that. But it you can't sleep well and you're just pretty nervous and so yeah, the 2 days that really do that to me when I first get a call when I have to go and record, and the second day when the song is leaving. Obviously, you feel the jitters. Yeah, still the same.
Really?
It's like what will people feel because you felt a certain way and you sang the song and you are very curious as to what will they perceive it as, and yeah, it's always there. I think it's a good thing. It's a good feeling. Yeah.
So, what was the brief for this song and where will this be placed in the movie?
So the brief of the song from Aamir was that we all watch our loved ones going to sleep, and you see them with a lot of care and concern, and there's a lot of affection when you're putting someone to sleep. Your parents or your children or even pets. When you put them to sleep and you watch them, and I think that care and concern is what Aamir wanted for the song.
Then please give us a few lines of the song.
Yeah. ना हो के भी करीब तू हमेशा पास था के 100 जन्म भी देखती मैं तेरा रास्ता जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया. So these are a few lines from the song.
So, how was the recording process like? How much time it took, and how much time you spent while preparing for the song?
So we started recording the song 2019. Because at that point Laal Singh Chaddha was supposed to release 2020. So that was well in time, but then the pandemic happened and we are here now. Then we revisited the song last year also, and then finally, of course, this year before the release. So this song was very challenging for the breath control actually. So if you check the antara, उसमें ना दो line आपको एक breath में गाना था. So that way your lung capacity needs to be intact to be able to manage that length of singing. But again, this is all very technical. इसका एक ही मतलब रामबाण है, रियाज करो रोज और इसका कोई दूसरा हल ही नहीं है. That's it.
How's your equation with Pritam changed in these years?
Pritam, I'm fortunate to work with him, and I'm even more fortunate to be friends with him. It's very touch wood. It's been so many years that I've known him for since I've moved to Bombay, and I think the best thing is that we don't talk about work. We talk about everything else. We talk about food. We talk about. I think when we were recording, we had lots of ice cream on this recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pritam was there, Amitabh, Arijit, me. We just ordered tons of ice cream because we just felt like eating ice cream. So हम लोग बैठ के ice cream खा रहे थे. तो एक mango की ice cream थी. This is like mango bite and बचपन की याद. ये सब हम लोग कर रहे थे वहाँ.
Isn't it ice cream a no go for singers when they're recording?
No, I think It depends on your body type. What
Okay.
For me, bad oil is not good for me, for my throat,
Okay.
and ice creams are okay for me. But it depends on you. Like you might have a different vocal regime. Someone might have something else. But yeah, we had a lot of ice cream. That's for sure on that day.
Great. You've also been experimenting a lot with your own song. You have created a cappella version of your songs like Bulleya from Ye Dil Hai Mushkil or
Hmm.
from Ludo.
Hmm.
So what inspired the decision to do a cappella versions of these songs?
Well, there's nothing more beautiful than having vocals singing in unison, in harmony. I think that is one of the most beautiful things. That's why, when you go to a church and you listen to a choir, it really makes an impact on you. And that's the power of vocals, because I think one of the most true ways of expressing yourself. So yeah, acapella, that is why. Main reason is that. मुझ में अगन है बाकी आजमा ले, लेकर रही हूँ खुद को मैं तेरे हवाले, बेरांझना बेरांझना, रांझन ते यार बुलिया, सुन ले पुकार बुलिया, तू ही तो यार बुलिया, मुर्शिद मेरा तेरा मुकाम कमले, सरहद के पार बुलिया, परवरदिगार बुलिया, हाफिज तेरा मुर्शिद मेरा.
Thank you. That's nice voice. So in this over a decade long journey in the world of music, was there any song of yours that you weren't confident about singing or its fate?
No, I have said this. If I'm not vibing with the song, I've always mentioned this to the composer, that I'm not right for it. I have, because I think the song is more important than the composer and lyricist and the director and the singer and producers. The song is the hero, and everyone should do their 100% to make it sound great. So yes, if I've really not vibed with the song, I've said that. Yes, yes.
So looking back, which song you think for which you have to push yourself hard, or the one for which you have gone too far for the comfort?
There have been many difficult songs. Moody Moody is one of them.
Yeah.
Ilayaraja sir was very, very particular about how the song should sound, and the tonality and the throw of it and the vocals, every word. He's very particular about it. So that was a very difficult song. I probably recorded it 5 times, went back to the studio, back and forth. Bulya wasn't easy. Bulya was also a very difficult song. Kalank was very difficult. So just to name a few, these have been very, very difficult songs. Yes.
Shilpa, you of course have worked with Ilayaraja and with AR Rahman. How different or similar these two stalwarts are when it comes to creating music?
So Raja sir's way of looking at music is that, there's a certain tune and there's a rhythm structure. We need to follow that because that's his vision, which is his way of composing. So obviously, I will have to adhere to that. With Rahman sir, I think he gives you that space to do your thing on the song, and he loves musicians, he loves vocalists, and he always says, Shilpa, if you had to sing it, how would you do it? I want to see your take on it. So that's his way of you know approaching a song. But like I said, everyone is a genius here. You cannot compare, because art is very subjective. So Raja sir's way of looking at music is great. I mean, I don't have to say it. We've been hearing his work for decades. Same with Rahman sir. I think his way is has done wonders for his music also. So yeah, each one has their own way. But it's nice to work with all these different people because you sort of keep learning new things.
Yeah.
It's a great learning experience actually. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna ask you now to please give me a few lines of Muri Muri.
Woody Moody, yeah. One of I think the first time I really felt uh, like I'm in a tough spot because this was the difficult song. Here he goes. मुड़ी मुड़ी कहाँ 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 मैं मुड़ी मुड़ी इत्तेफाक से जुड़ी जुड़ी जा कहाँ कहाँ मैं जुड़ी जुड़ी इत्तेफाक से घड़ी घड़ी क्यों मैं क्यों उड़ी मैं उड़ी घड़ी घड़ी क्यों उड़ी जुड़ी जुड़ी क्यों मैं क्यों उड़ी मैं उड़ी जुड़ी जुड़ी क्यों उड़ी क्यों मिले जुड़ी मैं उड़ी इत्तेफाक से मुड़ी मुड़ी कहाँ 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 मैं मुड़ी मुड़ी इत्तेफाक से जुड़ी जुड़ी जा कहाँ कहाँ मैं जुड़ी जुड़ी इत्तेफाक से. So it's difficult song.
What a lovely voice you have. You know, you of course started learning music from an early age, but are there any non-musical influences on your creative process?
Of course, because ऐसा नहीं है कि आप जो आर्ट फॉर्म करते हैं वही आर्ट फॉर्म आप पूरी जिंदगी करते रहेंगे एंड वही आपको इंस्पायर भी करे. That is and that is the good part about arts, that it all intermingles. So you know, watching a movie, eating food, looking at a beautiful piece of architecture, going for a dance recital, looking at a painting, everything inspires each other. So you know that many painters, they put on music when they're painting. वो क्यों करते हैं? Because हर एक आर्ट फॉर्म एक दूसरे को इंस्पायर करता है. So yeah, हम लोग musicians भी we tap into many different other art forms to get inspired. Yeah.
You know, we are just days away from the Independence Day. Which are your favorite patriotic songs?
There are many songs that we have grown up singing in school, mostly because that's the first place you would go for your Republic Day functions and Independence Day functions, and I think Vande Mataram was one of the very you could feel it in your heart when you sang it, because even as a child you won't understand it, but then there was a sense of connection with it when everyone sang together, and it just showed the power of that unity. So many kids coming from different homes, but then once you're singing something for your country, you're together, and I love that feeling. And even now when we have our sportsmen and sportswomen going into Olympics and Commonwealth, and when they win and the national anthem is played, it gives you such a big sense of pride. So that sense will never leave us. I think it's ingrained in all of us, and whenever anyone does something to make the country proud, we celebrate it with our national anthem, and that's a very proud feeling. Yeah. Film songs, I think I think The Legend of Bhagat Singh has been one film that has been very special to me. I remember watching it when I was in school, and yeah, it especially Mera Rang De Basanti Chola. I think Rahman sir composed it so beautifully, and yeah.
Would you please like to give us few lines?
O mera rang de basante chola, mahe rang de, mera rang de basanti chola, mahe rang de, mera rang de basanti chola, rang de, rang de, rang de basanti chola, mahe rang de. See, you feel connected suddenly. It's the power of the song actually. Yeah.
And in your voice, it also sounds very good. Shilpa Rao, thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you, Vishal. It's always a pleasure talking to you. And yeah, we are twinning today. I just
Yeah.
wanted to mention
Black.
that.